Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Let's Study Science, and our today's topic is modern periodic table. And especially in this lecture we will study about the electronic configuration and the periodic trends. The elements follows. This is our periodic table. This is a modern periodic table, the accepted form, the present accepted form of the periodic table. In our previous lecture, we studied about this modern periodic table. There are total 18 vertical columns are called the groups, horizontal rows are called the periods, and the four blocks S block, P block, S block, P block, D block, and F block. This is S block, P block, D block, and F block. But don't worry, in this year, in the 10th standard, we have to study only the S block and P block elements. The other name of this is a S block elements. The other name of the groups is first A. The group first is a first A, second A, third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, seventh A, and this is a zero group. Understand? So let's study the first A group. The elements of the first A groups are hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. Okay, and this is a atomic number. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1, then 3, sodium's atomic number 11, then 19, 37, and 55. This is a second A group of the S block. In S block there are two groups, first A and second A, and in a P block the third group, third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, seventh A, and this is a zero group. Understand? So let's start to study the 2A group, second group. The elements are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. Here the electronic configuration of these elements 2 2, because the total number of electrons in a beryllium 4. So divide the 4 into 2 and 2. The maximum 2 electrons in first shell. This is a first shell. So you can keep here maximum 2 electrons. Then remaining 2 electrons in a second shell. In a magnesium total 12 electrons. So 2 electron in a first shell, then 8 electron in a second shell, and remaining 2 electron, and so on. Okay. So you can see here the number of shells are increasing successively. Here 2 shells, here 1, 2, and 3 shells, here 1, 2, 3, and 4 shells, 5 shells, 6 shells, and so on. Okay, and the number of valence electrons are same. Here valence electrons means the total number of electron in a last shell. Last shell is also called the valenced shell. So total number of electrons in a valenced shell are 2. Here valenced electron 2, here valenced electron 2, here valenced electron 2. So in a same group the total number of valenced electrons are same. It's clear? And in this group also the number of shells are increasingly successively. Okay, then in our next group I choose just a group number 7. Now in a fluorine total number of electrons 9. So you make configuration 2 7. Then chlorine 2 8 7. Then bromine 2 8 18 7. Okay, so you can see here the number of shell increasing. 2 shells, then 3 shells, then 4 shells, and the valenced electrons are 7. Here 7 7 7 7. Valenced electron means the number of electron in a last shell. I repeat it, the number of electron in a last shell, the number of electron in a last shell are 7 in each case. Okay, so in a 7th group the valenced electrons are 7. Okay, in a second group the valenced electrons are 2. In a first shell the valenced electrons are 1. It's clear? So what is the trend here? in each groups, the elements in each groups follow the specific trend. The trends is number one, the group number is equal to the number of valence electron. You can see the group number, what is given? The group number is equal to the number of valence electron. Here group number is 7. So valence electron in each elements are 7. Then next, the group number is 2 and valence electrons are 2. The group number is 1. So valence electrons in a one group is 1. It's clear. So the first trend is each group number equals to the number of valence electron. The second, the number of shell increases successively one by one. You just saw it. The number of shell in, you can see in each group the number of shell increases 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in this second group 2, 3, 4, 5, the number of shells means this number of shells increases. In a first group, here 1 shell, then 2 shell, then 3 shell, then 4 shell, then 5 shell. So the number of shell increases. Our next trend is have same valency. This means in each group's element, the elements in a specific in one group having a same valency. Just one thing, the valency and the valence electron. Valency and valence electron are two different terms. Valency means the capacity of electron to give or take or share the electrons, and valence electron means the number of electron in last shell or in a valence shell. Here number of electron in a valence shell is 2, but here valency is also 2. In the first group, number of valence electron in a first group, number of valence electron is 1, but valency is also 1. But in this case, the valence electrons are 7, but valency is not 7, because if any elements having the electrons more than 4, listen carefully, if any element having the electrons more than 4 in outermost shell, then the valency of the elements must be negative. That means minus. Here the total number of electrons in a fluorine element is 7. That is more than 4. Then the number of electrons to complete the octet. Octet means 8 electron. In a fluorine, in case of fluorine, if fluorine accept the one electron from the other elements, then the electronic configuration will be 2 and 7 plus 1. If fluorine accept the one electron from other, then the electronic configuration is 2, 8. That means it's a complete. Okay, so the valency is 1. Valency is minus 1. Okay, but here if the number of electron in a valence shell is less than 4, then number of valence electron is a valency of the element. Here the number of valence electron is 1. 1 is a less than 4. So the valency of the hydrogen is 1. Valency of the lithium is 1. Here valence electron 2. 2 is less than 4. Okay. So valency is 2. Valency of these elements is 2. But in case 7 is more than 4. So how many electrons are required to complete the octet of these elements? So octet means 8. Octet means 8. In an outermost shell, there must be the 8 electron. Okay. So to complete the octet, fluorine require 1 electron. So valency of fluorine is minus 1. Minus why? Because fluorine accept the 1 electron to complete the octet. Chlorine accept the 1 electron to complete the octet. It's clear? Okay. Then our next trend is have a same valency. Okay, means one group elements having a same valency. Here -1 bromine's valency is a -1, iodine valency is a -1. Here in a second group, two group elements, the valency of the beryllium is 2, magnesium is 2, calcium's valency of calcium is 2, valency of strontium is 2. Understand? The next trend is similar chemical property. If any elements having the same valency or same valenced electron, then the chemical property will be same. Okay, that means in each elements of specific group, in each element of in any one group having a same chemical property. Okay, then one question for you, you can take a time to give the answer. The question is the number of valenced electron of the element in group 5th A. The number of valenced electron of elements in group 5th A. I hope you know the answer of this. Yes. Just go through the 5th A group. The fifth number, the elements of the 5th A group is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. This is a atomic number 7, 15, 33, 51 and 83. The configuration 25, 285, 28, 18, 5. Okay, so here the valenced electrons 5. So valenced electron 5. Okay, so what is your question? Your question is the number of valenced electrons. So your answer is 5, because in a outermost shell, you can see here in outermost shell 5 electrons. So valenced electron is 5. But I ask a question, what is the valency of these elements? So check in outermost shell, the total number of electron is 5. 5 is more than 4. Yes. So how many electrons required to complete the octet? So 6, 7 and 8. Total 3 electrons. So if we add the 3 electrons here, or if the nitrogen accept the 3 electrons, then the electronic configuration will be 2-8. That means a complete. Okay. So the valency of the nitrogen is 3. -3, because nitrogen accept the electron. That's why the valence is -3. The valency of this phosphorus is -3. Arsenic is -3. It's clear? So, thank you for watching my channel. If you have any queries, student, please comment in the comment section box. Thank you.